Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, I tell you, it's gonna be a great day today. It's a great topic. Y'all already know, man. Y'all welcome to the Elite Mancast, man. Every Wednesday at 8:30, y'all tune in because we're gonna have these great topics, man. We got excuse me, y'all. Tonight we're talking about to be a man is just like, it's a gift to the world. People don't understand. Everything revolves around a man. You can say that women had they speeches because a lot of men done lost their place. A lot of men done lost their damn minds. But in reality, everything revolves around a man. We are a gift to the world because we carry the seeds that produce everything in this world. So the woman carries the child, but the man produces the seed. So we have to plant. We have to be the gardener. We have to make sure the harvest is right. We have to make sure that we fertilize the right women. So a lot of men done lost their place, man. But say, check this out. Tonight on the Elite Man Cast, we're going to give y'all the information. We're going to give y'all the whole gist of how things really go. And we're going to make sure that y'all walk away with something that y'all can say, y'all aha moments. And we're going to make sure that you get the correct information. I ain't going to say right because, see, right means you're right. It might not mean the correct manner. It might not mean, see, a lot of people get these words mixed up because they sound the same. They sound similar. But you have a correct way to do things. You have a right way to do things. Your way might be right to you, but it might not be the right way for society. So we're going to give you the correct manner tonight on what it is to be a man. Because we are men, and a woman can't tell a man how to be a man. She can give her suggestions on what she feels is right. Check us out on YouTube, man. We finna start being on YouTube only. Y'all gonna get a little bit of this tonight, but we finna start being on YouTube only. But check us out, man. We live, we feeling real good. We got the panel on here tonight, Mr. Michael. We got Coach KD, and we got Zeus. You know who he was. He was a god. Y'all don't even understand. See these words, man. That man be coming up with the words he already know. That's who Jesus was. That's what they call Jesus now. See, y'all didn't understand the truth, man. Y'all understand the truth. Y'all understand reality about what life is, about being a man. Zeus is really, I ain't gonna even talk to y'all about that. I'm gonna let Zeus tell y'all later on about that. Say, man, y'all, what Zeus, come on. I'm gonna let you come out the gate first. Shoot, bow, bow. Shoot him, hit him.
How y'all doing, guys? How y'all doing? It's always a pleasure to
It's
be on here with
beautiful,
you all.
man.
Oh, absolutely. I just want to first off say I love the topic because we really need to learn the difference between being a male and being a man. Because the male just produces sperm. A man is what becomes that sperm. So, with that being said, what you got, Coach?
Nothing, man. I'm glad to be here. Good evening, good evening, good evening. It is Wednesday again. I'm so glad to be here, man. Hey, it's awesome. It's awesome. Great topic, Mike. Mike come up with this one. This is all right now. What it's like to be a man. It's a journey. You don't just snap your finger and become that man. So you got to put in that work. We're going to dive into it and let you know the process of becoming a man and being a man and standing on what a man is. What you got, Mike?
What's up, fellas? What's up, everybody?
Standing on man business.
Yo, check this out. I want to make a disclaimer before we even get started. All you ladies out there, when you hear stuff and you start talking about, women got to do that too, y'all not going to hijack the topic. You done hijack Father's Day. We can't celebrate that because now the mothers want to be the fathers. We ain't got nothing that's ours. But this topic is about us. There's a lot of men out there that they in their feelings. And it's coming from a different place. And this is a movement that seems to be going on around the world. I've been checking some stuff out on YouTube, and it's just everybody, all nationalities, all races, young, old, everybody's talking about what it's about or what it's like to be a man. See, being a man is not an easy thing. And a lot of the time it's because of that same fact. As soon as we start to be a man, The women want to jump in and try to cut our legs from under us. You want to tell us that we ain't right. Look, to be a man is to be disrespected, to be the butt of all jokes, to be the person that's providing everything and getting nothing. To be a man is one of the hardest jobs in the world. And ain't no woman out there can say, well, I can do that, because you can't. You got stresses, you got different types of stress, but you're nurturers. We're not. We're fighting a war, straight up war every single day. We leave the house. We're fighting with the world. We're fighting with our bosses. We're fighting with people on our commute. We come home, we're fighting with the family. And worst of all, we're fighting those demons that are inside. That's the problem. That's what it's like to be a man. And
Man, who hurt you?
Zeus, Zeus, why you have to do it like that, Zeus?
Say, boy, I'm telling you, it sound like you been in a fire.
For real.
But
You
say,
might, you might as well. You might as well say the name.
Say, Mike, we can't say everybody, because everybody includes us as well. So we got to choose our words wisely. Everybody is somebody that's like, that's the world. That's like, we can't say everybody. So we're gonna say, we're gonna just say certain people out here that's doing certain things that's prejudging what manhood is. But in all actuality, we do get the butt of the jokes because, like I say, a lot of men have stepped aside and allowed their women to take the front row. But it's only because the man has lost his way, because of where society has pointed him to, has led him to, has told him what he's not, and has started listening to. So that's the problem right there. Once we decide as men to say, hey man, that don't involve me. So what you see on a platform or what you see on social media, that doesn't include you. So we can't include ourselves into social media. My life is very private. I don't like my everything on social media. I give you some information that should be profitable. And just like the rest of us, I don't see everybody just like, we ain't showing our every move on social media. But you got a lot of men who do. So therefore, they start taking that information and applying it to all men. So it's like when you hear a woman say, all men are dogs. Well, bitch, they just sleep with all of them. That's the question you got to ask a woman who speaks like that. So we got to understand that, hey, man, we do get the butt of the joke sometimes because there are some guys out here who are not who not standing up in their role as a man, So, but we gotta make sure we stay mindful of the words that we put out in society, man. But yeah, man, I'm gonna just say that right there. But we can't speak on all people because everybody is meaning everybody, and it's not everybody that looks at us like that. So it's all about what we look at and what we digest in this world, man. We got to understand that a lot of people want to see us fail because we are the superior men. We are the first. Black people, you have to understand that black man, that black woman made that first man. Just like this man's name is Zeus. That's what y'all are calling Jesus in the Bible. Don't understand it. Y'all, a lot of people don't understand the true meaning. It's like a person who's enslaved you for years, then they tell you that here's a book for you to read to go by, and then you start going by a book that somebody enslaved you to read. That doesn't make sense to me. But we're not gonna get off in the spiritual stuff right now. We're not gonna get off that. We're talking about being a man. But being a man is to find out your own information, dig your own information up, find out your own truth, and don't go by what somebody says. Because we are the leaders, we are the head of the household. If you're a head of a household, you're going out to find the right information. You're not going to say, well, that's what they told me. Nah, I don't care what they told you. I'm going to question the teacher. As a man, you should question every teacher. If you're not questioning the teacher, I can't call you a man because you're going to follow And no man out here should follow any other man. We as men, we exchange ideas. We take our own knowledge and we pass it to each other to become stronger. It's like they say, iron sharpens iron. You know what I'm saying? So as that go along, we got to start being more manly in this world. I ain't going to take up all the time. I'm going to let Zeus come on out the gate. Zeus, give me some of that because I like your name tonight, man. You came up with a real one tonight, man. Come on out the gate, busting them.
Well, I'm not close to perfect, but I'm gonna say that a man will always provide. He's making his way. He's making his woman satisfied. He'll always be there for his girl, physically, emotionally, and bringing happiness to her world. A man will protect her love like a lion protects his pride. So pretty much just summing everything that we're talking about. Yeah, everyone has a different
Is it
definition
my
when it comes
phone?
to being. Huh?
No, I was
You
trying to.
was a little low.
It wasn't clear.
Yeah,
Okay, how about now?
a little better.
All right.
There you go.
All right, cool. But no, it's like a man, he doesn't control, he
Yeah.
learns to take control. So I mean, anything can happen. Just like Mike said, everything happens in life. So I mean, you can either run with it or run away from it. I mean, just like the definition of fear. I mean,
Say
I'm quite
something.
sure.
Forget
What's that?
everything you run.
Yeah.
Hmm.
He got out. But yeah, man, I really enjoyed this topic, so let's go with it. What you got to say on it, Coach?
That's it. I'm thinking. I need to share with the people that a man is responsible. A
Mhm.
man shows up to the spot. You know what I'm saying? He can't run. He got to face it. He got to face it and suck it up. I remember. I thought a man couldn't cry or shouldn't cry. That used to
Yeah.
be my thought process. But then as I grew older and became a man, I understand you don't have emotion. The thing is, you don't want to stay in it. You got to
Mhm.
figure it out. You got to move from that place. You can't dwell in it. Those are the things I learned as I become a man. Now, the thing about it, when do you become a man? How do you understand when you're a man? Those are the things you got to ask yourself, because you're not a man just because you got a job or you pay a couple of bills, Okay, you experience, I feel, is your best teacher. You got to go through something. You got to go through something, and how you come out of it or how you go through it, that just dictates the manliness you have. Understand what I'm saying? So experience is going to show you, and not going through the same old things. You know what I'm saying? Or doing the same old thing. Where does the change come?
Right.
So it's imperative that you process or you evaluate yourself. Because I thought I was a man when I became 18.
Mhm.
But that's not true.
Mhm.
That's not true. I felt like I was a man because I was doing, all kinds of things, but I truly was not a man, just to be honest, because for one, I was away in school, and for two, the things that I did and the choices that I made showed me that I wasn't a man as I look back over it now.
Mhm.
So when you think about it, there's a process that you go through, and I feel like you truly become a man when you're able to plan.
Mhm.
When you're able to plan and go through a process and come up with a product, come with
Yeah.
up with a finished result. That's an accomplishment, an accomplishment of something that you planned out, you dedicated your time to, and you got a result out of it.
Yeah.
A lot of the times when I think back over my life, I was merely existing. A long part of my life, a long time, I could say almost 15 years of my life, I was merely existing and thinking during that time I was a man.
Yeah. I
But
thought about that the other day because you always mention it, not to cut off your wisdom, but
yeah,
when you always say that you're merely existing, right? And I kind of find out that most of the time, like, what was that quote? All my life I've been surviving, now it's time to live.
Yeah,
Because that's all you've been doing.
yeah,
Surviving.
yeah.
It's
That's a
like,
good way to
when
put it, man.
it's
Yeah,
like when all this other go ahead.
yeah. You because you figure out you're going through stuff and you're just doing just enough to get by, making it.
Yeah,
Like you remember you say, "What you doing?" Oh man, I'm making it. You
yeah,
know, that's like merely existing. You got no goal to set in front of you. That's how you
Right.
find out when you're a man. That's when you're feeling like a man now. That when you decide and you make a conscious decision to do better and to set a goal and to do something different and not just be in a place stagnant. That's when I think about what
Yeah.
it is to be a man. I got to keep moving. I
Mhm.
got to keep pressing toward the mark. I got to keep focused and see myself down the road.
Yeah.
Always getting better, always evolving. That's what I
And
think about when I'm thinking about, what it is to be a man.
I always wonder who came up with that real men don't cry. Because
Yeah,
they do.
that
Like,
was crazy.
yeah.
That
But
came from
like I say, you got to understand you don't stay stuck in that. Even if you get emotional,
Mhm.
and then men can't. You shouldn't wear your feelings on your shoulder. You know, you can't wear that feeling on your shoulder. Whatever feeling you get, whatever emotion you feel it and you get on through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On to the next. You got to, because when you get stagnant in that feeling, when you get stuck in that feeling, you start missing out on what should be or what could be.
Yeah.
right.
You can't even operate your business like when you're in your feelings. Because
That's
if
it.
that's the case, somebody's gonna always piss you off. So I
That's
mean you're
it.
gonna like
Hey,
react and conduct your entire day based on how you felt that morning. Like, come on,
Yeah,
bro.
that's it. That's
that's
why that meditation come in and
Mhm.
thinking on good things, and getting in that space when your feet hit the floor.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
what
Don't
help.
put
That's what help get you through. That I truly, truly believe that. And like I said, man, I used to come in the house 4 or 5 in the morning. Now I wake up 4 or 5 in the morning. That's the difference. That's becoming
Right.
a man. I've become a
yeah.
man. I'm a man now. That's what man
Yeah.
do. He got to
Right.
plan the day. He got to plan the day. He got to prepare himself, prepare his mind for what he gonna face. He got to
Mhm.
put on his armor. Things of that nature. That's what being a man is.
Mhm.
Yeah. Because I know back in Mike's day, back in the early 1700s, he probably thought because he went to the army, he was a man because he was in the army. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, you in the army, like you in the service, yeah, that's cool. But going to the army or going to the service does not make you a man.
that's it.
What you do in the army, yeah, that's mannish. But
That's it, man.
you got a point. You got a point. Now, let me ask you a question, all of you, as a man.
Say it
Not
again,
about
brother.
what to become a man. I'm asking, how do you feel as a man in your day-to-day life?
Ooh.
That's what the topic is about. How it feels to. 'Cause we all know how to become a man.
yeah, how it
No,
feels to be.
wait now. I got to back you back on that now. Not everybody do know what it is to become a man. No,
Not
because
everybody is.
everybody ain't there. And like Keith was telling you earlier, we got to watch that everybody now. Everybody, they got a song out about that. Everybody. Everybody want to do this. Everybody
Can't
want to
put
do that.
everybody in it.
Everybody think this. Everybody think that. But
Everybody want to go to
no.
heaven.
You're right.
Nobody wants to die.
Yeah, so I follow you what you're saying though, but still, once you consider what it is to become a man, then you're able to say what it's like to be a man. Because if you ain't a man, how you know what it's like to be a man if you ain't even got there yet? So
Yeah,
I felt like we needed to prep the viewers because there might be some out there that ain't there yet.
No, for sure. For
Yeah.
sure.
yeah, because they have some
And
hard
see,
women out there.
without go
Go
ahead,
ahead, brother.
without realize that. Go ahead.
It's on you.
It sounds like no. What I was saying was this right here, that a lot of times in this new day and age, a lot of men speak from emotions, and back in the day, men didn't speak from their emotions. So that's a big part of the issue right now, is that if you get out your feelings about a situation that you went through, you won't feel as bad about being who you're supposed to be. Because a lot of times nowadays, a lot of men are so emotionally attached. I'm gonna say emotionally attached to their words. They're emotionally attached to what they've been through, to where they can't even think like a man no more. To where they just so emotional about, oh man, this bitch did me bad, so I gotta. It's like Zeus said earlier, man, who hurt you? Because you're speaking from pain, not just you, Mike. I'm not saying you per se. I'm just saying it's more and more men today speaking from their pain, instead of keeping silent with their pain and figuring out the pain first before you speak on it. You know, I can say this right here for me. What I did for me, I did therapy on myself before I start reenacting situations. It was just all these bras are the same. You sound like a woman then when you say, oh, the women are the same, when you can't put everybody in these situations, because that's woman talk. We don't speak like women. When you're a man, you know what? I'm gonna self-develop. I'm gonna get myself together. I'm not gonna come out of my mouth with an emotional conversation.
That's it. He locked up. Hey, that's good though. I like where he went with that.
This right here gonna have to change one day. You know what I'm saying? We can't keep on speaking out of emotions, because society has said.
Somebody text him. He breaking up.
Yeah.
But that's good. He on point there now. Society and how we are reacting to certain situations. Now, we don't never forget the situations that we've been through, but we build from it and we learn from them. The pain aspect is, for me, I had to pack it up, or I unpack it, really, is what I'm saying. You can't always stay in, because I so many relationships, so many things I've been through, man. If I try to blame everybody that did something to me, or or putting the blame on situations I've been through, it ain't gonna work that way. So what I've learned is, as a man, I'm gonna be accountable. My attitude has changed, and I'm gonna be available for my fellow brother. You get what I'm saying? For my nephews, I got to be available for my nephews. So, and therefore, my attitude has to change toward them, toward society, toward the. When I used to say the white man won't give me a job, I was that guy. I said that. So I got to make sure they don't say that. Do something different no, it ain't their fault. It's the choices you making. It's the choice that you make that allows you not to get where you want to go.
Right.
That's what we got to understand. And see, that's a boy talking when you say that. And I used to say that. But that's why I chose to get young men and kids at 12, 13 years old. Right. That's why I wanted to teach 7th, 8th grade, because at that point, that's when you decide on what you're going to be as a high schooler. If you're going to be a jock, if you're going to be in the student senate, if you're just going to play in school, you know what I'm saying? That at 7th, 8th grade, that's when you decide, and that's what helped flow you into your high school years. You know, so it's an imperative age, 13, 13, 14, 12, 13, 14, because that's what's going to make the difference. That's the direction you're going to go. But we have to be mindful about what we decide, what we decide we want to be in, and the choices we make at an early age, because that could be detrimental to what you become.
Yeah, you're right. Because what's really sad is they have people our age acting like teenagers, acting like they're in
Yeah,
their early 20s.
yeah,
Like I have adults that work for me, and mentally, I mean, they look grown, but mentally, like when we have a conversation, I'm like, what, what? Like like you're talking to me like I would talk to my son.
Right. They haven't quite grown up yet.
Right.
yeah. I like that, Van.
Absolutely. Accountability.
Accountability. That's just what I was talking about. Accountability, availability, and your attitude. Those three things. Those three things make a difference now, because even your attitude, how you walk, how you talk, people are watching you everywhere you go.
Yeah.
They want to see if you're a man. Sometimes they're going to test your manhood.
Yeah.
So you got to be aware of that wherever you go. So you asked a question earlier, Mike, on how do we feel as a man now?
Yeah.
Is that what you? So right now, I feel like an accomplished man with more to come. My journey continues. My journey continues. ... You know what I'm saying? I've come a long way. I definitely have moved from a boy to a man. But I don't feel bad. I don't feel like the world is against me, the things like I used to feel. I don't feel like I'm beat up as a man. Like a lot of people feel stressed out, and I feel honored. I feel honored to be a man that he chose me to lead.
Yeah.
I feel honored to be that I got to take care of my household. You know what I'm saying? That make me feel more of a man, because it's on me, and I'm making things happen. I'm making it do what it do all day long.
That'll work.
So that's how I feel. They ain't nobody gonna steal that. The world ain't giving, and the world can't take it away.
Absolutely.
That's where I'm at with it. I'm happy about it. It's truly wonderful to be in the land of the living, because I'm making it do what it do. I've come out the gutter. I've come out the what they call the muck and mire. I've come out of it.
Yeah.
I haven't arrived yet. No, I haven't arrived. You'll know it.
You ain't where you were.
What?
That's it.
Like this 10 years ago, boy, I couldn't be doing nothing like this 10, 11 years ago. I wouldn't have been nowhere near nothing like this.
And think about it, because when we were younger,
Huh?
think about it, because when we were younger, it's like, we used to clown and be like, oh man, look at that old man. And
Yeah.
It's like, somebody mentioned that earlier. It's like, oh man, how old are you? And it's like, I told them, and it's like, man, so what it feel like to be old? I was like, I'm asking your mom when I get home. Just joking around with them, because a lot of people, like, a lot of them, they don't even make it to our age. Like,
Right.
I'm in my 40s, and it's like I move around better than a lot of these people in their 20s, because of their habits, their poor health, everything that's going on with them. And it's like I said, I'm 43, and I'm talking to like a 22-year-old, and it's like, dude, like, why are you out of breath?
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people, they don't even make it to their 40s. A lot of people didn't even wake up this morning, let alone make it to the new year. They had so many people that died January 1st.
I shot basketball with 20-year-old and 22-year-old Sunday.
Yeah.
3 games. 3 games. They like, oh, Lord, where you get that hook from? I said, hey, and they about 4 inches taller than me, 6 inches taller than me. And I was still hooking on them. That's right, I don't play. You better come get this. You better come on out here. But yeah, man, you got to keep going. Keep going, keep pressing, man. And Mike,
I want to say this right here, man.
Go ahead.
Huh?
Yeah, just to be clear, that a lot of men don't understand nowadays. A lot of these boys don't understand. Don't be a burden to other people, man.
Ooh.
See, a man, he gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
He's not gonna sit around and be talking about, mama, can you? No, man. If you say you're a man, you say you grown. It's like my girl. I got girls. I got 1 boy and 5 girls. I tell my girls all day, you tell me you grown, let me see you figure this shit out then.
Yeah.
Don't come back, don't backdoor me talking about I need $200, $300 when you told me you was grown.
That's it.
Yeah, if you don't want to hear nothing I got to say no more, I'm gonna show you what it is. Because see, this coming from tough love. You know, your mama gonna babysit you, your mama gonna pacify all that stuff you're saying. You can talk crazy to her, but you ain't gonna talk crazy to me and then expect me to do something for you right behind that.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So that's me as my manhood. As far as me being a man, you're gonna have to stand on business. You got to stand on all that you say to me. Everything you tell me, I want to see it because that's the neighborhood I grew up in. If you told me you was a tough guy, you was a gangster, let me see that gangster come up at you.
That's it.
That's where I grew up at. You know what I'm saying? You say, hey, boy, I'll beat your ass. Then that's the first thing you want to see. Hit you in the mouth. I want you to hit me in the mouth. Since you say I'm a liar, hit me, show me I'm a liar. Because I ain't gonna lie to nobody, period. Because I ain't scared of nobody.
Right. And, you know, just like you said.
I'm not a bad guy. I'm not a tough guy. I'm just not scared of a human being.
Right.
I'm only scared of God because I ain't met him yet. That's the only person I'm scared of. I ain't met him, but I hear a lot of people talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, as a man, you would not see me fold. You will not see me back down, be coward about nothing. I'm not going to be emotionally attached to nothing because I already know everything on this earth can leave you. It got to die. We was born to die.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So it's all about facing your realities, like Van say, holding yourself accountable for your mistakes. I'm not off into talking about what somebody did to me. I'm not talking about why things ain't going right. I'm talking about how can I solve these problems or how can I solve these situations for as my family goes, as far as my friends go. How can I give you the best advice? How can I make sure that I put all of us in the right position so we can all advance together? Because if you're not a solution-based mindset person, you calling yourself a man is crazy to me.
Yeah.
Even women, you know, there's some women out here, they have to be solution-based mindset because the man done left.
Right.
Come on.
And that's why they feel so empowered right now. You have an empowered women movement right now.
That's right.
Because a lot of these dudes said, I can't figure it out. Fuck it, I'm gone.
Yeah.
And that's a problem. That's a big problem.
Yes,
because you call yourself a man because you thinking you got money. Money does not make the man.
That's it. You got a lot of times you got to find out what part you played in it, you know, too. You know, you know.
So, there's a saying that you got to be responsible for everything that happens to you. No matter what anybody else does or says, you got to be responsible for the way you react. So if you late for work, be like, oh, it was traffic, but you could have left earlier. So it's still your fault.
Yeah.
Anything is basically you. And that's the way I'm looking at it. Because no matter the shit that happened in the past with me, I could be putting blame on all kinds of people. But for what? Because nobody did anything to me that I didn't allow them to do.
That's it. You allow.
That's good. Yeah, I move on and just don't make the same mistakes again.
Right.
That's right.
And
you got
anatomy.
And that's
you got what?
Becoming a man.
Yeah. I mean, just because you have the anatomy of a man doesn't make you a man. I mean,
exactly.
We all have like a head full of hair. I mean, except for Mike, no offense. But it's like, you know, head full of hair, you know. But I know plenty. I know plenty of women that have a beard and a mustache. And I mean, you could buy the accessories
Yeah.
online, dildos and everything else, and they want to call themselves a man. Like, okay, but you know,
Nah, it's
it's
real,
more
man.
than that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a whole lot more to being a man than all of this. Thing is, it's like society, social media, everything is trying to emasculate the men as we are. Those of us who are men.
Don't fall into the trap. That's what I found out.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't have to pay
That's the
attention
main
to none of it.
thing.
Yeah.
I don't have to pay attention
And
to
then
none
let me say this right here. On social media, you get to pick and choose what to look at.
that go.
If you keep looking at the shows that's emasculating the man, that's what you're gonna believe in. If you look at the shows like the Elite Mancast, you're gonna understand that we're not downgrading no men. We're uplifting men. We're putting this is a man's empowerment movement.
Yes.
Because we want all men to understand, get out your feelings first of all. Get out your feelings. Get the emotions out of it. Keep the emotions out of it.
Yeah.
That way you as a man can think clearly. See, once you be in a calm state, once you become peaceful, if you got a woman, if she's not being peaceful, if she's not being your peace, get rid of her. I don't care if you love her, if y'all been together 20 years. If she ain't being your peace, get rid of her. Because if she talking back and running her mouth, that means she done lost all respect for you.
Yeah.
So as a man, huh?
Can I jump in right there? I like that part.
Do that.
She lost all respect for you. That part.
Exactly.
So something he did or didn't do that triggered her to lose respect for him. Now she's talking out the mouth.
Right. So, because he lost respect for himself.
Yeah.
He lost respect for himself. That's why she can't respect him.
That's it.
He ain't doing what man's, because see, like I say, he got so involved in his feelings, and he started speaking out of his feelings to where that woman said, you know what, you acting like a broad. So I'm gonna treat you like a broad.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's man. Big, I realized that I was dating a woman, man, and when she didn't talk crazy to me, but she just quit respecting me. She quit asking me. She quit asking me questions. She quit talking to me. She didn't do it disrespectful because she was a woman. You know what I'm saying? Or she is a woman, whatever the case may be. I don't know who she is right now because I don't speak with her, but at the same time, she had more values as far as like showing me, like, say, you know what, I can't, you ain't leading me. You ain't taking me nowhere. I don't know if I got frozen out on when I was saying that when Dr. Miles Monroe said it best, a man who does not have a vision does not deserve a woman.
Right. Yeah. You told us that before. Yeah.
Yeah. If you don't have a vision, you shouldn't even be thinking about a woman, about no pussy. Like Cardi B say, broke niggas don't deserve no pussy. I know that's right. I'm gonna sing that part for him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of these women talking that talk, man. They letting you know, say, man, if you're not out here handling and standing on business, you don't deserve to be with this. You don't deserve a woman.
Right.
That's how I came.
But a lot of men out here, a lot of males out here want to call women bitches and hoes because they not getting. Oh, you ain't shit, bitch. It's like, nah, bro, you ain't shit because you ain't standing on business. You ain't coming into the situation showing a woman that you can lead her out of her toxic ways. You see what I'm saying? If you allow a relationship to remain toxic, that means you're a toxic man. Yeah. See, your money ain't gonna get y'all out of the ghetto, but your mindset will get y'all out of the ghetto because you got to be able to teach your woman, and you got to be able to explain it to her in a way that she gonna be like, you know what, man, my baby right, man. My baby say, man, we can't talk like this. We can't act like this because it's so normal to be toxic nowadays. Yeah. So people feel like that's the way we do things now, and it's not. As long as you stay in them toxic thoughts, you're gonna keep getting them same results, and you trying to figure out why are we still in the same position for the last 5 years. You in the same position because that man ain't in that household reading them books on being a better man. He not trying to figure out how can I take my family out of a place of negativity. Because if you're a man, you're not supposed to be speaking negative on any situation. You're supposed to be empowering your woman. You're supposed to empower your kids. You're supposed to empower your neighbors. As a man, you're supposed to be out here empowering people. It shouldn't be the other way around. That's why you have a women movement right now about empowerment. Right. Because they understand the roles of a man, because they've seen a man do what they do. And a lot of these men are locked up. A lot of these men are dead. So that woman took what she understood or what she learned from her man, and she made that thing happen with other women. Because we were at one point, I was looking at a reel the other day where we used to dress in suits every day in the 50s, in the 60s. We was in suits and fur coats and hard bottom shoes. Yep. Now you got so many grown men out here tennis shoe pimping thinking it's cool. Bro, put on your shoes again, man. Yeah. I showed a reel of me the other day in my hard bottoms and my tank top. I got like 100, 150 views on that, man. Because I'm looking like a grown man. Right. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like hard bottom shoes, man, that's what we need to get back to. Yeah. So a person can understand. No, that man mean business. Yeah. When I put on my suit, when I did my photo shoot with my suit on, I got like I think it was like 1,000 views on that one, on the reel. Yeah. Because I got on the suit. I'm showing business. I'm standing on business. So we got to understand as men, get back to the point that to where people respect you because of your mindset, not because of what you do. Because when you got words coming out of your mouth, if they're not intelligent, if they're not empowering, if they're not helping, if they're not, man, nobody want to hear what you got to say. Nobody. I don't care if you call yourself a man because you go to work every day. That ain't shit. Right. Going to work every day is slave mentality. Yes. That's a mindset. But when you out here empowering people and you going to work, man, that's a different story. Because you're doing more at your job. You know, you're doing more for yourself than you're doing at your job. When you're helping people like Coach KD, he goes to work every day, but he's empowering his students to be more than what they are. He's not just teaching, he's empowering. That's it. You know what I'm saying? He's not out here like that. Like the chef had to tell the people at work, say, man, y'all, hey, you know, we gonna follow my menu today. We're not gonna look at y'all menu. I'm gonna show y'all what we cooking this week. You know what I'm saying? So we have to understand that we out here empowering people, man. We're not out here as men just telling people or complaining about situations. Find your solution, man. Find a solution to everything that you're going through or that you're growing through, as we should be growing through it. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people just going through something and they're not helping themselves out of the situation. When you grow through something, that means you're saying, okay, I made the mistake right here. Like Dan said again, accountability. Accountability. So goes back to accountability. Yeah. At the end of every week, we should reflect on how our week was. At the end of every day, we should ask ourselves, how did I do today as a man? Yeah. That's it. Honestly.
And I mean, it's all about
how
small
did I
steps
do
because
today? Yeah. Go ahead, man. I didn't talk too long.
I told myself this year, like, you know, every day I want to give at least 3 compliments and, you know, help 3 people. Yeah. And that's a small thing for me. I mean, but it's big for other people because, I mean, like, you know, being in the student union at Southern, you know, some of them haven't received their money yet on their JAG cards, like their college cards that, you know, that go campus dining. Yeah. It's like, oh, okay, you know what? You good. I'll go ahead and give it to them. And it's like, then they come back. So, right. I mean, it's just like those women have that saying, you know, fix your crown, queen. I mean, men need to pretty much do the same. Hey, keep your shoes shine. You know, whatever. It's all about all bottoms. Like, spending all that money on Jordans, but it's like, the Stacey Adams and other wingtip shoes I have, like people are looking at them and be like, man, what's that? Like these are real.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. That's
We
for
can't,
real,
we, we
man.
can't, we can't move away from service as a man. As a man, you need to be a servant leader. You leading, but you got to serve. It's important to serve others and what you can give. Be a giver sometimes.
Right.
Don't always take from society. That's where I'm at
Right.
with it. Because I've taken from society for a long time. For a long part of my life, man, and that's just what I stand on today, man. Being able to be a servant of service to people. I actually went to the halfway house the other day, man, just to show up to them guys, man. And I'm planning to start, doing a little something down there, giving out some things. But it's important for us not to forget, because at one point, some of us didn't have direction either. I can't speak for everybody, because sometimes, we got to remember that there's a generation coming behind us.
Right.
And it's important for us to help them understand they don't have to go through what we've been through. Teach them to get in the book. Teach them how to research.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Research, and research again. Research the researcher. So that's important, man. As we move forward in society, it's 2024, man, and big things about to happen, man. A lot of change about to come in the world. And if we not standing on something, standing on being a man, black man at that, we got to,
the God.
Yeah, we can collaborate. We can, and like Keith said earlier, iron sharpening iron. We can't be afraid to speak on it and share. If you see a way out, share with somebody, and then once somebody share it with you, go research.
Yeah.
How it's gonna help you be better.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, in order to share with people, they need to get rid of the whole crab mentality.
Yeah. That's it, man.
See, I feel like this right here, when we start making things more personal, see, because we done got out of that way of, oh man, this is personal. I got to make sure that my son's son is better than me.
Wow.
We don't make things personal no more. Now we leave things up to society. Go get on the computer, or go get on your phone, or go, you know what I'm saying? We start letting the technology control, raise our kids. We don't even raise our kids no more. We send them to school. Now their teachers raising them for them 8 hours. When they come home, we tell them to go get on the computer. Now the computer's raising them for another 4 hours before we send them to bed. What have you taught your kid personally? You ain't did nothing for your child personally.
Right.
And you wonder why you got 3 and 4 year olds able to operate a whole I said you wonder why you got 3 and 4 year olds able to operate an iPad.
Yeah. You remember you used to sit at the table and eat. They don't even do that no more.
No.
Nah.
I was watching something the other day, and it's like it was a family, it was dinner time. It was like 8 people at the table. Everybody had their phone out. Nobody was talking to each other. I'm like,
at the table.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the part we got to get away from. We got to start understanding that social media is killing the families, man. They making this convenience so that we can separate while we're together.
Yeah.
You got so many people that's alone in a relationship.
Wow. Woo!
Yes.
That's big. That's big. Woo.
It's so true. And you know what
you got a lot of people, man.
When I was thinking about the topic, I was also thinking, you know how you always got these men out there and you be like, yo, he weak. I just came to the realization that there really is no such thing as a weak man. It's more like immature. Just ain't got to that point yet of growing up. But they're really not weak because everybody going through some stuff. Everybody they fighting their own demons in different ways. So you can't really call them weak because they still maintain it. But
Well, Mike, I can say they saying it's weak because in society of a black neighborhood, let me say that. I ain't gonna say in the society of America. I'm talking about in the black neighborhood. You weak when you not handling business. That's a black person's word. See, we come up with words that now is mainstream, but we create a lot of things.
Handle your business.
Bad, like bad meaning good. Yeah, we was the first one to say that's bad.
Or fat.
But bad don't mean bad in the black community. Bad means, man, that's some badass threads. Or them some badass shoes you got on. Or that's a badass car you drive. See, it ain't meaning bad. We take negative and make it positive in our neighborhood.
Right.
Come on.
That's the black person's way. We don't live by their rules. That's like when they were saying Nigger. We put a GA on it. Now it's our word. Mm-hmm. So when you call us a nigger, hey, who cares? I'm a nigger. You know what I'm saying? You can't, I won't let you downgrade me.
Hey.
I won't let you make your words pierce my soul.
Come on.
Because I know who I am.
Yeah.
So when you say, oh, that's bad, who cares? It's bad for who? Is it bad for me or is it bad for you?
Yeah.
Because what you do in your society is not my business. So you have to create your own realm and then you live in it. Get around the same people. It's like I was telling you the other day, Mike, when you was asking about vegan food, it's like, bro, you find the food that tastes good for you and you get involved in that. Don't be involved into what everybody's doing because everybody's stomach does not adapt to the same foods.
Right.
Some people can eat pork all day. Some people if they smell pork, they'll throw up.
Yeah.
So you have to understand what's good for you may not be good for somebody else. And you can't keep on putting everybody involved into your thing because everybody is not involved in what you got going on. Your world is your world. And live in your world to where you don't even look at outside of your world. Me, I'm in a bubble. I wouldn't give two shits what go on outside that bubble.
Mm.
Yeah.
Me, my kids, and my woman. It's the only bubble. My mom and daddy dead, so I can't even go with that. Outside of that bubble right there, who gives a fuck? As a man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep on strengthening them. That circle right there is gonna be the strongest circle that I ever. You ain't gonna fuck with that circle because that's my circle. Outside of that circle, I don't care what happened in this world. People look at the news all day. I call my kids all day. Well, I call the ones who fuck with me like that. You know what I'm saying? I got some kids who don't fuck with me. I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, reality is reality.
Right.
But I got about 4, 5 of them that do. I got about one and a half. You know, I got one that don't fuck with me. I'm gonna say that.
Be one of our topics one day.
I got one. I got 6 kids and I got one that don't fuck with me.
But
because she is her feelings. Yeah, I got well, when I say the half, that's because she always asks for money and then she disappears. Yeah, she'll get her money and disappear. So
I thought she was a midget.
I need this. I'm getting a new apartment. I need a deposit. Okay, baby, here go your money. I don't hear from her no more. You know what I'm saying?
I thought you were saying half because you had a midget. I'm like, oh, he got a little baby.
Nah. I got one on mess with me because I don't like her ways. You know what I'm saying? And I tell her. And so she just stays away where she going. Okay, stay over there. I don't care. It don't matter to me. I done had you. I done raised you. You 30. You in your 30s now. You still emotionally attached to bullshit. So I'm going to let you grow and figure that out later. You know.
They'll
but
come back.
everybody else, we straight, you know. But at the same time, man, we have to be, as men, we can't be out here being weak for society. We can't fall into the traps of what
They say.
society is talking about.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck society, man. I don't know why people still talk about that word society, you know, because everybody has an opinion. And a lot of people out here making podcasts off of opinions.
Right.
Come on.
That's why I always tell all of us on here, say, man, find out the facts. Yeah. We only talk about facts over here. Fucking opinion. It's no opinions don't matter. Opinions ain't gonna change the world. Oh, they don't like people who wear blue. Who gives a fuck? That's their opinion. You know? That's an opinion, man. Because it might be one person who don't like people who wear blue.
Yeah.
But that one person got a big old following. You know what I'm saying? So now they influence their followers. So don't be looking at social media like it has answers in this bitch. Ain't no answers on here.
Nope.
Everybody needs to start understanding. You gotta structure your household, structure your life. Everything outside of your life, outside of your household, should not matter to you. It really shouldn't.
Yeah.
Unless, you know, you selling advertisement, you know, you selling thoughts, that's cool. But if you selling a product that ain't benefiting everybody, fuck that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there you go. Facts is what you can prove, and opinions is what your ass is thinking.
Yes.
Let me post that. Come on, Katrina. Yeah. You can't do nothing with no motherfucking opinions, man. Cause everybody, you can't prove that. So we have to understand that, man.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna take up the time, man. I'm gonna let y'all know, man. We out here as men, you know, and you gotta stand on business, man. I'm gonna just let you say that right there. You gotta stand on business. And you can't be worried about what somebody else is doing. You can't be worried about the next person. You cannot be worried about nothing that don't have nothing to do with you. And if you do come across a situation, make sure it's solution-based mindset to where you got an answer for it. And it's a factual answer, not some bullshit you made up or you heard on social media. This shit has to be facts, man, because we're men. We run the household. A woman don't run nothing but, you know, she runs the house, but she don't, you know, I ain't gonna say she don't run nothing because she runs the house. You got to make sure you got the facts to make sure the house is stable. Because if you're not a stable man, no woman wants to be with you. Right. And I'm talking about mentally stable. Not all over the place stable. You type of man like, I don't know what we're gonna do today, baby. Well, shit, if you don't know what we're gonna do, how the hell you gonna run me? How you gonna tell me? How I'm gonna be submissive to you if you don't know what we're gonna do today?
Come on.
I can't submit to your ass, Nick. You trying to get a woman to submit to you when your ass don't even have a clue on how to answer the question. You can't even answer the question. The little things, man.
Yeah.
I asked you a question 2 days ago. You ain't answered the check.
Yeah.
Wow.
Would they say, I digress?
Yeah.
But you were on point. Yeah.
That's good, man. That's good.
We have to get back to being solid men as far as not folding on what a woman's conversation is, because a woman's opinion of you is only just that, hers.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. And then a lot more women speak off of emotions than men should. You know, now more men are speaking from emotions than women.
Yeah.
So we got to get back to that emotionless conversation. That what do we alexithymia conversations, man? We gotta have that alexithymia mindset. If we ain't got no alexithymia mindset, we tripping, bro. We really out here tripping. We can't be having a conversation and somebody say, "Damn, who hurt you?" We can't have that. We gotta be them guys to be like, say, man, nah, that dude talking, he's solid. He ain't changed his conversation. He ain't switched on nobody.
That's it.
When you see me, I'ma always be happy. Because I ain't got shit to stress about. If the money ain't there, who cares? I'm gonna go find some money.
Go get it.
Go get it. Yeah. Go get it. One way or another. It might be delayed. It's a delayed money, but it's still coming.
Okay. Well, I've been waiting on a project since before Christmas, boy. I can't wait. I'm tired, but boy, hey, look, when she show up.
But man, it's been a great show, even though we had technical difficulties. But it's been a great show. I like this show, man.
Yeah. Good.
So everybody good, right? Ain't nobody in their feelings on moving forward. You know,
nah.
We got to stand on business.
Not on feelings.
I came in the show. That's how I'm getting out the show. Stand on business.
Yeah.
That, you know, make it do what it do, one way or the other. You know, I ain't telling you to go hold nobody up, but you know, you meditate.
But if that's what it takes now, hey, we ain't tell you how to get your money, but long as you get your money.
And whatever you do, do it in Jesus' name.
In Jesus' name.
In Zeus' name. Do it in the name of Zeus.
Yeah.
That's what it is, man.
Oh, man. So we got to answer Mike's question on the way out since we didn't get to answer Mike's question when he asked it. Mike, ask the question again so everybody can know what we talking about.
What's it like? What's it like for you to be a man?
Right.
Look at my lifestyle. You see me. I'm the same every day, all day. I travel. I have fun. I have a badass fiance. I'm good.
Hey.
I'm the same way. I travel. I'm happy. It's truly wonderful to be in the land of the living, baby. I'm living today.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm gonna say this right here. What it's like for me to be a man is that I'm gonna stand on business and I'm gonna do what's right. Fuck if it's cool. Fuck if it's what everybody else is doing. I'm gonna do the right thing because it's the right thing, man.
Right.
And I can't fold for nobody because I ain't got nothing else to do but be me.
Yeah. My final word for the night. I'm just gonna say that people will throw stones at you, but don't throw them back. Instead, collect them and build an empire.
Wow.
That's right. Keep their ass out. Build a building that's gonna keep their ass out.
That's it.
I like that.
I'm gonna go out with.
I ain't gonna throw the stones back. I'm gonna build a building that's gonna keep them out. I like that.
Collect them. That's right. Collect them. And I'm gonna say, life gonna show up. It's inevitable that life is gonna show up, but I'm gonna show up for life.
Yeah,
I'm gonna show up for life.
Already. Mike, what you got?
And I'm gonna just say it's all about being you, standing on what you do, having integrity, being real with yourself. You can lie to everybody else, but just don't ever lie to yourself.
I got that written on my refrigerator. On my refrigerator, man. It say, "Don't lie to yourself, man."
That's why he don't wear that man unit.
Ah!
What?
He said, "What?"
I said, "That's why he don't wear that man
unit." Say, my final words are always keep a solution-based mindset, man.
That's it.
as a man, and stay out your feelings as a man. Keep a solution-based mindset and stay out your feelings so we can grow, man.
Figure
Because
it
your
out.
woman ain't gonna, yeah, your woman don't want to be around you if she don't want to grow, if she can't grow from you.
And if she do, she gonna cheat.
That is,
It
you
ain't
better believe it. It's easy to cheat when you ain't acting right, when you ain't growing me. If you ain't watering me with the right fertilizer involved, yeah, she ain't gonna stay there. But hey, man, it's been a great show. Even though we had a little technical difficulties, we're gonna do this again next week. Hopefully, I'll be at the house next week with this damn internet I got. I'm still in Georgia, man. I got a bathroom left, so I gotta finish painting the laundry room and finish painting the master and laying that floor. But I got to get out this Georgia town because my money gone now. I ain't made no money. The hotel eating my money up.
That's it.
Yeah.
Damn hotel that ate all my money up, man. And gas and hotel and food every day. I can't even get my baby to cook me nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, something to get something. It'll be all right.
Yeah, man. I ain't tripping. Man, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. We had a great time, and it's been a great show. We might have to bring this conversation back because we had a lot of freezing and dropping all this internet bull. But man, I tell you, till the next time, y'all come join us on YouTube, subscribe on YouTube, and man, I tell you, it's been a cold stone groove, baby.
That's what it is. See y'all next week, man.
Y'all, we'll see y'all next week, man. Peace. Yeah. Oh, golly.